Insert generic greeting here. Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode of Lemon Tests a Certain Product over the course of several weeks. That is a working title I definitely have to work on. But over the course of the last weeks and months, I started doing these videos where I get a certain product and then test out several flavors over, a long amount of time. Which started with the Tea from Over the World video, then I did the Popcorn Advent Calendar and the Chai video, and today I do have hot chocolate. In 9 flavors from one company again, as per usual. And I'm gonna try one of these flavors every time I'm filming, so again, no idea how long this video is gonna take me. But there's several reasons why I like doing these videos. First of all, they're really fun to film and to edit. And I also, especially now that I'm experimenting with my hair, do like to watch my gradual hair change over time. And those videos are honestly the best way to do that, so I'm not sure if that's a valid excuse to buy a shit ton of products, but it is my reason anyway. The funny thing is, yet again, I got the idea of, testing hot chocolate from looking into hot chocolate calendars and all of their reviews being bad. So I then looked into just singular hot chocolate in different flavors, and those reviews were a lot better. So I chose this one, which has the widest array of different flavors. So I'm just gonna open this right now. I have no idea yet how I'm gonna decide in which order I'm gonna go with the flavors. The way this was packaged would have been a really cool Christmas present, but obviously with me not knowing how good these flavors are in the first place, I wouldn't really have gifted this to anyone. I think I'm gonna go with cinnamon. That's the closest to my latest hot drink video, because cinnamon hot chocolate probably is the closest to chai in comparison to all these other flavors you have in here. So they all come in these small boxes. It's already smelling, and it's not even open yet. And then here's the powder. The bag already smells so strongly, holy shit. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna prepare the cinnamon hot chocolate. I'll be back in a second. To be honest, it doesn't really smell as much like cinnamon anymore. There's a hint of it, but it mainly smells like normal hot chocolate. Which, obviously it's not cinnamon in a cup, so that's to be expected, I guess. Interesting. It's not bad. It's just not exactly what I would have expected. At the same time, I'm not sure what I expect from the package. It does taste like the chocolate is a bit on the darker side, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's not terrible. The cinnamon is definitely there, but it's really faint. It does kind of taste like, when you do hot chocolate and you sprinkle cinnamon on top. That's what it tastes like. So this cinnamon flavor, definitely not my favorite, but it's also not bad. I would rate this 7 out of 10, because it's definitely decent hot chocolate. What time is it?
It's 4:29 AM.
Yeah, it is currently the very early morning of the 5th January, and I'm back with another hot chocolate tasting. I'm not exactly sure which one to go with right now, but I did just have gingerbread popcorn in the popcorn video, which I'm gonna link above. And because of that, I think I am going to do ginger biscuits hot chocolate. Oh! You only have 7 flavors of hot chocolate in this, and then you have ginger biscuits. The flavor isn't called ginger biscuits, it's actual ginger biscuits. I'm just dumb. And then there's also mini mellows, which for some reason I did think was a hot chocolate flavor, but it's literally just marshmallows. I feel so stupid right now. So because of this, I'm probably gonna take the hot chocolate toasted mellow, which is also, I would guess, marshmallow flavored hot chocolate. Which, should already have told me that mini mellows is literal marshmallows, because there's not gonna be 2 different marshmallow flavored hot chocolates. I feel so stupid right now. First of all, I can't even make a hot chocolate without making a mess. I ripped the bag open, The floor was full of chocolate powder. Every surface was full of chocolate powder. That was fun, I enjoyed that very much. The only thing I noticed in the very beginning is that the chocolate powder smelled really, really good. But let's see how the scent does in the hot chocolate actually. Doesn't smell quite like it anymore. It does smell kind of just like a hot chocolate. Like I wouldn't know this is flavored. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. Like if the flavor is called toasted mellow, I would kind of expect it to taste like I would have marshmallows. I don't think it does. I feel like there's some weird aftertaste in the very back of my throat that could be marshmallow-ish. But other than that, this just tastes like a regular hot chocolate. I mean, it's a good hot chocolate. Don't get me wrong on that. Like, I definitely would drink this, but it doesn't taste flavored. Or is that some English term that I don't know and toasted mellow has nothing to do with marshmallows? Am I being stupid right now? Or is this hot chocolate gaslighting me? So I would give this a 6 out of 10, because there's not that much flavor being there. Alright, it's currently the 14th of January, it's been a while and I felt like having another hot chocolate. So let's see which flavor I'm going into today. Actually, why not be a bit bold today? It's the last day I'm filming with this green hair for now, because I'm getting it colored again. So why not go for peppermint to celebrate the last day of green? I can smell a tiny hint of peppermint. The powder actually smelled a lot like peppermint, but this is not the first time where the powder has a really, really strong fragrance. And then the made up hot chocolate actually doesn't. The flavor of peppermint is definitely underlying while you drink it, and then it's really, really there back at your throat. So like there's a lot of like minty freshness in my throat going on right now, which is really interesting for a hot chocolate. The chocolate I used for this is really smooth, it's more like milky chocolate. And I think I would rate that a 7 out of 10, probably. It is currently the 26th of January and I am a little sick, so I felt like hot chocolate would be a very good thing to do today. I want to go with the white chocolate because I love white chocolate. And then also the mini mellows. So, you know, making a marshmallow white hot chocolate. Now I have to agree, this package of marshmallows doesn't make me confident. They look quite a bit... I don't know how to describe it. They don't look like good marshmallows, but we'll just see, I guess. Okay, first of all, I don't think the packet of marshmallows is made for 1 cup, but like, also I didn't trust them to not get stale until the next time I film, so I put them all in and now everything is full of marshmallows. I mean, they're not bad marshmallows, but they are kinda stale. And they also did all stick together, so it's just like a big mess, honestly. But it's okay. But now here's the real tea. When I opened the packet of the chocolate powder, it was brown. And that's already sus, because for white hot chocolate you wouldn't have brown powder, it would be white, honestly. I had white hot chocolate a lot in my life, and brown powder does not make white chocolate. That is just not how that works. This is a grave disappointment. Honestly, this has nothing to do with white chocolate. This is legitimately weak chocolate milk, and it kind of tastes like when you have, for example, cornflakes that are chocolatey, and you have them in milk and you later drink the milk. This is what this tastes like. I honestly have to rate this 4 out of 10. It is not bad, but this is in the best case chocolate milk. It actually has been forever since I made myself a hot chocolate. It's currently the night from the 10th to the 11th February, And especially since I'm filming for all of these videos right now, I felt like today is really the day that I should make myself another one. So we only have 3 left in the package anyway, which is the orange hot chocolate, the caramel hot chocolate, which sounds delicious as hell, and the normal hot chocolate. And today I'm definitely going for the orange one, simply because I had a lot of weird flavors today, and you know, after already having like 3 weird flavors, what's another one, honestly? So first of all, I messed that one up a little by pouring in the powder first. Which also I made a mess in the kitchen for like the... I don't know which time. Every time I have to pour some powder into a drink, I end up pouring half of it on the kitchen counter. However, immediately, especially the fragrance of the pure powder, smelled like something I smelled before and I cannot tell what it is. And I feel like that's the biggest pain in currently not having someone behind the camera, because I also can't ask a second person to be like, hey, what does this smell like? It also absolutely smells like orange, and it kind of smells like Jaffa cakes, if that's something you have around and, you know, can relate to. The aftertaste, oh my god. Yeah, that was unexpected. I don't know how to describe this. Okay, so when you initially drink it, there's definitely chocolate and orange there. And to me it's a little bit too bitter. Like, to be comparable with Jaffa cakes, there's a certain level of sweetness missing. And because of that, I don't really like that as much as I would think I would like the combination of orange and chocolate. And then the aftertaste is just very, very, very much orange. Like unexpectedly much orange, but not sweet orange. More like bitter-ish orange, which is also not quite what hits the spot for me. So I would rather prefer this tasting like milk chocolate and sweet oranges. It's not terrible though, definitely not. I think rating-wise I have to go with a 6 out of 10. The idea is great, I'm just not a target for it. Today is the 20th of February and I haven't filmed for this video in a very long time. I haven't had a hot chocolate in a long time. There isn't really much left in the selection of flavors I still have, but I decided today to go for caramel hot chocolate, just because that sounds really freaking delicious. And I actually have like caramel syrup on my kitchen stand for like, you know, hot chocolate to mix in. So I really want to know if this can hold up to me making myself a caramel hot chocolate. And I think that's what we're gonna find out today. Interestingly enough, it doesn't really smell like caramel anymore. When I opened the package in the beginning with the powder in it, it really smelled a lot like caramel and dark chocolate. But what matters is the flavor. So let's see about that. Huh. I'm confused. So here's the thing, I don't really want to shit on the company, but I remember there has been a pattern where I didn't really taste anything in it that was supposed to be in it flavor-wise, and that's kind of the same here, to be frank. Like there's maybe a tint, like a tiny tint of caramel, but I might also only be imagining that because I know it is supposed to taste like caramel. Frankly, I feel like this is just your regular hot chocolate, yet again. Like again, the hot chocolate is good. I'm just disappointed because I expected it to be like really caramelly, for example. I mean, why else would you buy a caramel hot chocolate? I feel like the final review of this company won't be the nicest, actually. Yeah. It is currently the night from the 24th to the 25th February, And I just turned 24 like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. And I felt like, why not celebrate that with my last hot chocolate, so I don't keep postponing to finish this video. Literally, the only flavor I have left is the normal hot chocolate, which I'm gonna be very curious about because so many of the flavors really just tasted like normal hot chocolate to me. I'm also gonna eat the ginger biscuits to that because that's the only other thing I haven't opened yet, and I felt like since that is technically the one that is supposed to be least special, it would make sense to combine it with that. Either way, it does look like hot chocolate, it smells like hot chocolate. It tastes like hot chocolate, surprisingly. I also want to try one of these cute ginger cookies that smell very strongly. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of ginger in this. A lot more than I'm used to from ginger cookies. Alright, so the hot chocolate box. It's been a while since I had the last cup of these. Even then, I remember them quite well enough to still speak on them generally. Some of them had a distinct flavor, but a lot of them were too close or too similar to each other, and frankly didn't even really have a flavor. I know I said that before in the video, but like I just want to bring the point home that this is not what you expect it to be. I think if you give this as a gift to someone, they'd be happy, but if you're getting that for yourself because you want to have different flavored hot chocolates, you're gonna be likely disappointed. And I'm not sure if like the whole concept of this is the issue with it, since I only tried one company. But looking at Amazon reviews on similar products from other companies and also advent calendars with hot chocolate and stuff like that, this seems to be a common issue. People always complain about the flavors not really being what I expect, or there not being any flavor at all of them being very similar to each other. So the whole concept might not work, I have no idea. I am considering to look into a different company for the same thing in the future to just make more overarching statements, because I'm not meaning to badmouth all companies right now just because I picked a bad apple. Do you have any experience with hot chocolate companies, especially flavored hot chocolate companies? And do you have any in mind I should check out and should try in the future? If you do, please leave that in the comments because, as said, I would be happy to make an actual comparison between companies or something like that. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you like videos like this one, or candy tastings, travel vlogs, commentary, hauls, unboxings, I forget what kind of content I'm doing in between. Like, honestly, just check out the rest of my content and see if there's more stuff you'd enjoy, and if there is, maybe just subscribe to my channel and stay up to date with all of the things I'm gonna do in the future. Until then, I hope to see you around next time. Bye!